want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving. Less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving. Less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving. Less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
Welcome here to College Park to this Round 9 Energy All-Ireland League Division 1A clash between Dublin University and Cork Constitution. It's third versus fourth. Both are coming off the back of defeats in the last round. Young Munster are hot on the heels of the loser in fifth. And joining me in commentary today is a new face, Stephen Woods. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm excited to be here down in College Park on such a lovely day. It's going to be a great game.
This game was of course rescheduled due to the bad weather last month. Tony Sweet has made a fair few changes to his last selection that played against Terranure. Gary Carr, Dan Barron and Sean McCrowan are all set to make their first starts of the year in the forward pack. Con have made 4 changes to the team that lost to Clontarf, 2 in the backs and 2 in the forwards. Michael Hand, Harry O'Riordan, Mark Stafford and Sean Duffy all coming in. Should be a cracking game, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. I really do think so. Our Trinity there coming out onto the pitch early. Just great to see. Big opportunity for some of this pack, especially today with 5 changes in it from the team which was supposed to play 3 weeks ago.
I forgot to say what my name was. It's Kieran now. Yeah, it's a massive game really, like third versus fourth. As I said, Young Munster are hot on the heels of the loser.
Yeah, especially with Con just pipping Trinity last year. It's really like what Trinity have been going for all year. 2 points given away in the last play of the game 6 months ago, which all cost Trinity with a top 4 space against Con, so really look forward to see what they do this time.
I don't think this is like it's a massive block of fixtures for Trinity. Like they've got Terranure again, they've got Con again next week, then they've got Young Munster. This is kind of the make you or break you moments for them if they're going to make the top 4 this season.
Yeah, especially with 2 last minute penalties and tries conceded to Young Munster and Tar. Young Munster, Terranure, even Tar, especially as well. Like they really just need to bounce back now and just get back into the runways like they started the season.
Clancy is our referee today. Refereed in the 2011 and 2015 Rugby World Cups. Very experienced referee. Also was the referee for the 2009 and 2011 Challenge Cup final.
Here comes Con now, led by the captain. Point score this season as well.
67 points, I believe, he's on for the season.
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's just behind now, top point for Aaron Egan and here ready to kick off.
Aaron Egan on 100 points, of course.
Yeah, I believe so. He's been one of the most clutch players to me all season anyway, from watching.
And Trinity in their different kit of red today because of the colour clash.
Yeah, I believe so. I think next week when they go down to Con, down to Temple Hill, I think they'll be wearing the white. This week wearing the new red jerseys.
Aaron Egan to get us underway here. And we're off. Oh, a bit of an interesting start to the game, but that's gone out for a line out. And it will be Billy Scannell to throw in, the brother of Niall and Rory, the Munster players.
Big test here straight away for Trinity's pack, especially if Con go for a maul.
And it gets thrown in, taken by the number 8 Highland. And here come Con, through Keneally. They're out half Moynihan. Con maybe might opt to go for an exit, but they decide to run through Moynihan. Using their forwards here. The scrum half has the ball in his hands. He puts it up. Goes to Colin Hogan, but he's hit hard in the tackle. Good contest at the ruck there from Cork Con. Trinity have through number 4 Carney. Trinity just assessing their options here near the halfway point. Halfway mark of the pitch. And their captain Louis O'Reilly decides to stick it up in the air. Take that one in. Number 11, Billy Crowley. He makes the break, Billy Crowley. And he kicks it on ahead. It's a big kick chase. Aaron Egan gets to it first. He uses his feet to try and get out of danger. Trinity will be eager to get an exit here. They do through Louis O'Reilly. Brilliant exit by Louis O'Reilly, don't you think?
Yeah, that was a good exit. A bit of pressure there put on by Con. I think miscommunication in the centreship partnership between Gav Jones and Louis McDonough, but good cover tackle in the end and good exit.
I'm one of the biggest fans out there, Jack Crowley. I think he's one of the most outstanding talents in Irish rugby, and his brother just showing what he can do as well there, Billy.
Yeah, it does look like that. I think he's trying to tell Jack Crowley what it's really like to play rugby, what real Ireland rugby's about.
And here's another man who has famous brothers, Billy Scannell, about to throw it in.
Good pressure in the air there by Trinity. Jack Carney looks like he just got a bit of pressure to give that ref. Encourage him to call it.
What do you think of the likes of Dan Barron and Jack Carney getting their opportunity today? Will they be nervous or will they be relishing this moment?
I think they're definitely relishing it. I think Dan Barron has had 4 appearances off the bench. Jack Carney's played a lot of J1 rugby all year. He knows what it's like. He played for Belvo last year. I think he's really looking forward to get his AIL debut and really show what he can do.
Carney's called Carnage, I've been told.
Yeah, I believe so. Following from his brother Rob Carney.
Obviously not the Rob Carney we all know.
He claims to say it is though. Real test here for Trinity scrum.
Louis O'Reilly puts it in. Great scrum by Con, but Trinity managed to get it out in time. Louis McDonough. The backs getting their first real taste of the ball. Here come Trinity. But that one's knocked on by Carney. Here come Con. They put boot to ball, but it doesn't go to plan, and we'll come back for the scrum.
That could have been the nerves you were talking about there a second ago about Jack Carney. First real chance to carry a ball, just slipped through his hands.
Well, it is a big jump, isn't it? Like playing J1s, then moving up to AIL. It is difficult, and it does take a bit of time to kind of adjust to that kind of scenario.
Yeah, definitely. He's had a few Leinster League appearances for the first, but definitely not to the level, and definitely not to the importance of this game for both teams.
Would you say, given the context of how the league's gone so far, this is the most important game?
Yeah, definitely at the moment, especially if they lose here 1 point ahead of Young Munster, falling behind Con. It's a must-win game for both teams, especially next week as well with the reverse fixture. I think Tony Smith was saying in the week he doesn't remember in his whole coaching time doing an AIL game back-to-back against the same team.
And what a scrum from Cork Con, really asserting some early dominance. Go for the corner here, would you suspect?
You'd imagine so, especially into that breeze.
In the course will play a factor in the first half.
Yeah, definitely will. Trinity needs to make the most of it, play down in the right territory.
We know Aaron Egan has a big move, so hopefully he'll get a few chances. He'll be hoping. Cork Con with the first real attacking opportunity here.
Yeah, you'd imagine they'd go to the maul. That's what they've reverted to all year. It's been dominant for Con. It's what got them so far last season, especially.
And they're up through Highland, a little bit disrupted, but I think they still have. And their number 7, James Murphy, takes it up. Next, their second row of Flaherty. Moynihan, who is centre, Niall Keneally, AIL captain for Cork Con for many years, of course. The scrum half goes, but he's caught well in the tackle. What a tackle! You won't see a better tackle this weekend. Leonard looked like he was away there. Great last-ditch defending by Trinity. But Cork Con still in the ascendancy here. Using their forwards to good effect, but the Trinity defence looks strong. They're keeping it in nice and tight. And they go again, and this time they're over.
Lapse in concentration there from Sean McCrone allowed them to get through right onto our 5, especially since Trinity were doing so well disrupting the line out. They didn't look like they were taking a backward step in that defensive set. It's a big mistake, could prove costly.
We talked about the kind of changes in the forward pack. I think that's where you were kind of targeting. You can see it early on to try and get some physical dominance over the young Trinity players.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like they're going for an expansive game today, Con. It looks like they're trying to bully that Trinity pack. I don't know how long they'll be able to keep that up. I feel Trinity will be able to turn that around. Big in now to extend that lead to 7.
What's that? And Aidan Moynihan, the captain, slots it over. Won the Munster Schools Senior Cup in 2012 at Rockwell College, and he's also a former Cork minor footballer.
Yeah, that's definitely where his kicking skills are coming from anyway. It's great out of hand and off the tee.
We're back underway here. 7-0 is the score to Cork Con. Keneally to his centre partner O'Riordan. Look to go to the boot. Moynihan. Egan has it. Will he send it back or will he run it back? It looks like he's going to run it. Oh, lovely bit of feet there. And off Trinity go here. Back inside to Louis O'Reilly. Whoa, nice hands there from the back row to keep it. Colin Hogan next to have a go, but the ball's a bit all over this place. Trinity. Egan puts it out to his winger. And here comes the number 8. Second row. Trinity looking very dangerous here. And they get it to their winger. And he goes in. And it's the magic man, Ronan Quinn.
I think that's his 7th try now this season. He was involved in the play which led to that attack. I think that's why Con are kicking off that restart. They know the danger in those back two. Aaron Egan and Colin Hogan running it back. Like a knife through butter, Egan in that backfield, always making breaks.
You are correct. That is the 7th try of the season. Somebody's been doing his homework.
I think it's always him reminding everyone at training how many tries he has. What a player he is, though.
A good bit of bragging rights. Former Glenstall Abbey man, of course. Ronan Quinn.
Yeah, linking up very well with his Glenstall Abbey partner, Aaron Egan, as well there. For that break from the back. Con did look to play from that restart. Maybe they need to find touch if they are going to go to that kicking option instead of giving it to the lethal Colin Hogan and Aaron Egan.
Don't kick it, Trinity. That's the message. Egan kicks it over and it's 7-7, and just like that, Trinity are back.
That was always going to be the case when you give those backs the ball. They're just so deadly this season.
Well, Colin Hogan played for Leinster against Chile last month, or late November. And of course he's played Ireland clubs as well. Very talented player.
Yeah, a great addition to that back line this season. Tony Smeath's favourite, in my eyes anyway.
Well, he was with Old Belvedere last season, and he was with Trinity before that, but he came back to Trinity then this season.
Yeah, he has. Jerry Caher and Jack Carney as well, both out there, both coming from Belleville as well, so must have been an agreement between the three of them.
Yeah, Jerry Carr actually, he was very unlucky last season for Old Belvedere. He had bad injuries, so he never really got to get a chance, but he seems to be hitting the ground running since he's kind of came off the bench a few times for Trinity this season.
Yeah, that was a bad hamstring injury from talking to him 14 months out. But great to see him back playing, doing what he loves. Those long rehab sessions for him real paying off now.
And Trinity are away again. Ronan Quinn, look at him dancing away to Collie Hogan. Collie Hogan. They link up again. Oh, but it's knocked on by Louis O'Reilly. But Ronan Quinn, he's roaring on that wing. But now Connor away. Here come Con. Connor away now. And this is real back and forth stuff, end to end. Moynihan gets it out, but a great tackle. And Trinity get over for the steal.
Wow, that is unbelievable rugby from both sides there. Trinity from the kick-off, those two in the back three, making a great break there, just an offload. It shows how good Con are in the counter there. Great break there. Great poach in the end there. I think it's Louis McDonough or Gav Jones there.
I think it was George Coomer or Michael Hann that made that break for Cork Con initially, but Ronan Quinn started it and then Cork Con replied straight away.
Yeah, definitely. It's still a good set piece here. Opportunity for Trinity to get a big exit going, play down the Con's half. They need to take advantage of this wind while they have it.
But the last ditch defending from Trinity has been excellent so far. I think that's twice where they've kind of saved themselves.
Yeah, definitely great work. Louis McDonough coming the whole way across the pitch there to put his body in front of him. That's really what he does the whole time in defence. For such a small man, makes so many tackles.
Mark Nicholson to throw this one in. And it's taken down by the second row, Jack Carney. And Trinity looking to get them all going. But they might take it out soon. But not yet. And here come Trinity, looking to use those backs again. Collie Hogan. Con trying to get in over that ball through Michael Hand. Trinity still have it. But Keneally gets in over it. And a big penalty for Cork Con.
Yeah, Con really stepping up there. Mulgy staying down, hitting it hard. Just really reverting to the defence.
Back and forth stuff, end to end.
They can account for that breakdown.
Given what we've seen in the last kind of 10 minutes, do you get the feeling that this is going to be an incredibly high scoring game?
Yeah, definitely. Both teams looking to play from their own half, so a lot of opportunities are on. I feel like there's going to be a lot of breaks, a lot of end-to-end rugby like we've seen in the last 5 minutes or so.
A few metres out here. Billy Scannell is fond of a maul try like most hookers are. Could he be about to get try number 4?
Hopefully not anyway here, from a Trinity perspective. I imagine they'll stay down and hit this pretty hard.
About to throw it in. And it's Sean Duffy who takes it down, but not straight again. That's 2, I think.
Yeah, Trinity, I think, taking account for this win now, getting very high air pressure there. Good lift there, I think, of Anthony Ryan, who just got in front of him. That's good pressure, not great things for a hooker to see. Force him to throw that in, Crockett.
Difficult for Billy Scannell. He was with B. Ritz last season.
Yeah, I feel this could almost be a step up in terms of this game. I think the physicality here is going to be unmatched from his not very many minutes down there.
Now we're going to scrum. Louis O'Reilly, also a school senior cup winner with Blackrock College in 2018.
Yeah, what a player he was for that team as well. He's on the front foot the whole time. Liam McMahon on the bench as well. A big part of that team, that success down at Blackrock.
Trinity take it at the back. And they're going to go for the exit here through Egan. And he gets good distance on this. Back come Con through Michael Hand. There's a few gaps appearing. Keneally. Hand again. That was George Humer, actually. That made that break, not Michael Hand. But Trinity have the ball again. Colin Hogan. Ever looking for that little half break. Cork Con defence standing strong. Some big hits going in. And they forced a mistake out of Trinity. 2 very evenly matched teams you can see so far.
Yeah, definitely. That's a big defensive set there from Con. Trinity really trying to get it out wide and get around the corner. I don't think the pack are listening to Egan very much there. He doesn't look impressed there. Chatting with 3 of his forwards. Really demanding them to get around that corner.
It also looks like Cork Con started with Alessandro Heaney at number in the front row instead of Brendan Quinlan, if I'm correct, because the number 17 seems to be on. A great player to bring on. Heaney, I think he's got 4 tries this season, if I'm correct. Excellent player.
Yeah, it just shows how much depth Con do have in that front row. I think they target that scrum in most of their games. They have so many players they can bring on and take off.
George Coomer, I don't know if you've seen his 65-metre penalty against Ballyhinch. I think there were so many newspaper articles about it, but I think it was one of the greatest things you'll probably see in the AIL this season.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I feel with this breeze going down the hill a bit here, he might fancy his chances deep in the second half. It was a kick to win it.
Sure, he hasn't done one this year, so.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, the Con players will be expecting of it from him now.
Yeah. Leonard.
Big challenge this now from Trinity, trying to hold the scrum after giving away a penalty in the last one and going backwards on their own ball and the one before that.
Really important that Trinity have a good defensive set, but Cork Con will be looking to breach that line again.
Yeah, they definitely will be. That centreship partnership with Louis McDonough and Gav Jones don't tend to let anything through it, so if they plan to do a hit up, I don't know if it will be successful for them.
Way to Collie Hogan!
Collie
Hogan! They link up again, but it's knocked off.
So let's see how his body copes today.
I think he was involved with Ireland under 20s last week in their prep game.
Yeah, he did. I think he played against Italy, scored a try as well. And yesterday, 80 minutes, full shift, playing at 6.
Could we see him playing the Six Nations in February, do you think?
I hope so anyway. Such a good player, so talented. Needed so badly by Trinity, but it doesn't look so good for Dan Barron there, holding his wrist, it looks like. Looks in a lot of pain.
Never nice to see. Leonard to put the ball in here. Another big shove from Cork Con. Eating up the meters. Take that, they say. Same again, or go for the corner?
It looks like they're going to go for the corner, but that's not an encouraging side from Trinity. It looks like those 5 players are really causing the difference at the moment in that pack.
Well, no Paddy McCarthy today, of course, another player that will probably be involved with the Ireland under-20s in February.
You'd imagine so. What a player he's been for Trinity in his 6 starts, almost playing 80 minutes in all of them. But yesterday starting for the Irish under-20s against Leinster A and had a great game from what I watched of it anyway.
And here comes Scano about to throw this one in. And Duffy gets up, but he can't quite grasp it. And Trinity have managed to steal it through Max Dunn, the substitute. An early involvement for him. And Trinity go to the boot. They try and find touch, and they do. Also important that Harry Sheridan isn't here today as well. He was captain for Ulster A yesterday against Ealing, so another big loss.
Yeah, he's the line-out leader in attack and defence, so always not great when you lose such important players like that. But Max Dunn coming in to the pitch here, you can see first line-out, gets the ball straight after it. He's just so good in those areas, and you can see him in the middle right now demanding stuff.
And Con struggle again at the line-out, but this time they managed to regather it. Con keen to use their forwards, but Trinity have stolen it. Here they come. Egan hits it up. McCrowan is next to take it. Collie Hogan tries to find some room, and it's a penalty to Cork Con.
Con looked to play quickly there. Trinity looked like they're set.
But given the problems that they've had at the line out, don't you think a scrum or going quick is kind of their only option at this point?
Yeah, they've lost the last 4 in a row. Not encouraging sights there. Mainly looks like it's down to the throw. Trinity didn't look like they competed on 2 of those, but they still reverted to it. I think they back it inside. Scannell, I think, feels like he can fix his problem.
Keep going till you get it right, I suppose.
Yeah, especially in such a game like these, game of margins. How many chances will Con get up here before they're back down on their own line defending again?
for another line out. Yeah. But Con just about get it. Trinity almost got their hands to it, and Con go to the maul. They edge closer. They're looking for that second try. Does Scannell have it at the back? Well, it's been brought down, and Trinity are going to get the scrum. Great defensive set from Trinity there, as it looked like Cork Con were edging closer and closer.
Yeah, wow, it's that man Byron who's been so good for Trinity in every game he's played this year. I think he just gets his hands on the ball in that maul, brings it down. Anthony Ryan almost won that ball as well on the line. I just slapped it into the Con player's hands. That's a huge relief now for Trinity. Now they can exit, hopefully.
Ruin Byron, Belvedere College, ex-Belvedere College man.
Yeah, I think he captained them that great win against Michaels, and I think just a narrow defeat to Rock in the final, but he did get his own senior cup the year before, I believe. What a player he was in that campaign as well.
Louis O'Reilly. Trinity will be looking to get rid of it fairly quick, you'd assume, from this scrum, but Con again putting a big shove in, and again they get a scrum penalty.
Positive things out there for Trinity in that scrum. I feel they'll turn it around now soon.
Do you feel like Con should keep going for the scrum now and kind of aim for that penalty try, would it?
It looks like that what they could be doing now. Hopefully Tom Connolly and Jerry Carr can lock it out now. They need to wait in behind them from the second rows.
And not only from a scoring standpoint, I suppose you want to keep Trinity in this kind of area of the pitch for as long as you can.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they'll definitely want to be looking at 7 points coming from here. They've been here for a long period now. Got turned over 3 or 4 times with set piece, so they'll really try and nail the scrum and try and move it forward. I think Trinity now will be able to lock it down. Just focus on getting forward here.
Here we go. They look to get the shove on early. Spins around, and it's another penalty. How many do you reckon George Clancy is willing to give here before he goes to that penalty try?
I think he might go to it sooner rather than later, especially with a few penalties in the outfield play as well. He's having a talk now with Captain O'Reilly.
Is yellow card a possibility as well?
Definitely, if it's penalty try, which wouldn't be great for our front row. An experienced Bart Vermeulen now on the bench would certainly add something in the second half if he comes on.
Belgian international, of course, Bart Vermeulen.
Yeah, release from Connacht this year has been brilliant for Trinity. Shows the depth in that front row really, so surprised that they're struggling out here with how good they've been all year in this area.
Con, of course, a club decorated in the AIL. I was researching during the week and I read that they've actually never been relegated from Division 1A.
Looks like that'll continue anyway this year with the way they're playing. They'll be hoping to try to add to their collection.
Some greats have played for Con over the years, the likes of Donal Lenihan, Simon Zebo, and of course Ronan O'Gara.
Yeah, Trinity getting a big push forward there in that scrum. Really does look like they should have got the appeal there. That front row aren't happy, especially since everything's been going against them so far in the opening 30 minutes or so.
Thrown in at the deep end really, isn't it, for the likes of Jerry Carr?
Yeah, definitely. Such a big, compact, so experienced as well, all over the park. Really needs to be at the top of his game to compete at this level. But we know, all of us know that he is.
Well, of course, Con of Luke Masters in the front row. Former Ireland under-20, went to CBC.
Yeah, he's really shown what he can do to Jerry Caher here anyway. Really, he's going to try and lock this down, Jerry now and Tom Connolly.
Leonard getting ready. The scrums The scrum looks hungry, but the ball's out. And it looks like Trinity have managed to pounce on that one. Massive missed opportunity for Con if Trinity managed to get out of here. And Louis O'Reilly puts boot to ball, but that one doesn't look like it's going to make touch. It goes up in the air, and who has it? I think it's Con. Can they launch another attack? And they go through their second row. And here come Con. The inside ball to Billy Crowley. And then Con. They're dancing away here. But he's knocked it on. George Coomer, I think it was, knocked that ball on. He was dancing away. It looked like he was ducking and diving, and he looked like he was going to navigate his way all the way to the try line. But by the looks of things, he spilt it.
Massive relief there for Trinity, and what a scrum going over the line. The ball squirts out the 8's feet for Aaron Egan to paint on it, and now again they're going over for a try, knocking it on. They really just need to get out of their own 22 here.
Just these little moments going the way of Trinity at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. They're up against it. An uncharacteristic mistake there from Louis O'Reilly not finding touch, but they got lucky in the end, and now just need to get down the pitch.
Will Conby ruin these kind of missed opportunities?
You'd imagine so, with how many they've had. That's about 22 set pieces in the last 10 minutes or so. And Trinity have just managed to turn them over at scrappy moments.
This broadcast, of course, is brought to you by BF Sports Analysis and AIB. And Zach Bard has just came onto the pitch for his first cap of the season, I believe. The younger brother of Ryan Bard, the Irish international and former Trinity man. And here come Con. Keneally. But he's taken well in the tackle by Thomas Connolly. Connolly gets involved again and he rips it. But the referee says it was a knock-on. George Clancy's going to bring it back for a scrum. Zach Bard on the pitch. I don't know much about him, but what's he like as a player?
He's brilliant. Unbelievable at set piece. His line-out throwing is impeccable. A really big opportunity here. Let's see what he can do in this first scrum. It looks like Bar Vermeulen has come on the pitch as well there. I'm wondering, is that tactical?
Are these kind of, that's what I was going to ask you, are these kind of changes that Tony Smeath's been kind of forced into?
He might be at that set piece anyway. You can see Jerry Caher over there talking to the coaches. Mark Nicholson, I know he's been injured and sick recently, so that could just be tactical, not 100%.
A huge push from Con again, but they take it out through Leonard. Tries to dance away, can't quite get it to his number 8. Con go back a few metres. Moynihan, what can he do? Coomer, the fullback, and he gets away, and he gets it free. And here come Con. And Con are away, but they haven't quite got it over just yet. It looks like Trinity might have held it up here, and they have. Another big moment for Trinity. It just keeps happening for them.
Wow, that is unbelievable. Goal line defence again. It's Anthony Ryan, the back row, working his ass off to get back there. Wow, turning the player over.
The fullback, Mark Stafford there, thought he was in for a try, but Trinity said no way. But Coomer, what a player, dancing away.
Caused a lot of difficulties there to Trinity. Coomer is.
And off they go again through number 5, O'Flaherty. 6, Mark Stafford, sorry. He didn't get his try earlier, but he gets his try now.
It's been coming, hasn't it? Trinity have just let them through the line too many times.
Stafford got his second chance and he took it with both hands, dancing away.
You'd imagine so. They've had so many now in the last 10 minutes. Just giving them too many chances in Trinity's 22. The exits just haven't been going to plan.
A lot of it has to do with the way Cork can run it back at them, I feel, from that 22 kind of dropout. A goal line dropout, it kind of invites Con onto the ball. That's the problem with it. You know, they can run it back, and that's kind of what Trinity have been struggling with. Yeah, definitely. Crowley's had a good game so far, and Keneally, they're just such good players, experienced. They just know what they're doing, running it hard and just piercing Trinity in the defence. (14-7) now. Probably about close enough to half time, I'd say. Leonard with the ball at his feet. He puts it up. He's going to take this for Trinity. And they have. And off he goes. And Ronan Quinn roaring away. Gavin Jones now. Trinity looking for an immediate response again. Vermeulen. The Belgian takes it up. McCrowan. And now it's Thomas Connolly, the big prop, and he's in for the score. And just like when Con got the first try, Trinity responded then, and they respond back straight away here. Thomas Connolly, but a great break by Ronan Quinn. Yeah, I said it before, that back three just so lethal. It goes to Colm Hogan, who just makes the initial break and gets his hands free to Ronan Quinn, who gets a great offload to Gareth Jones. Ball at his feet. 2 chances for Trinity, both taken so well. They just need to hold on to the ball now. Look at that take and look at that run. Collie Hogan showing what he can do. I bet you Trinity are happy to have him back this season. We're used to him doing stuff like that now. It's just every time he gets the ball in that backfield, it looks like he could take it to the house. It's just so dangerous. It looks like that's why Con were running it out initially at the start. Thomas Connolly was also part of that Leinster team that faced Chile. He was on the bench and he gets a try there. And Aaron Egan slots it over. McCrowan. And now it's Thomas Connolly, the big prop. It's been punch for punch in this game so far. Yeah, it has. Trinity, the more clinical side so far. They just need those more chances, and you could feel that they could pull away from Con, especially since they've been so unclinical. And Moynihan gets us back underway. Will there be another score before half time, or will we go in 14-14? Here's Collie Hogan again. Aaron Egan sends it long. Con want to run it back. Trinity try and get in over that, but Con still have. But it's been a knock on, I think, from Michael Hand. And Trinity will have the scrum. Trinity reverted to the kicking game there. Didn't want to play too much in their own half. They've been stuck there for so long in this half. Such large parts. They just need to start playing in the right areas. But that's kind of what they have to do. Get it down the pitch through the boot of either Louis O'Reilly or Aaron Egan. Yeah, just one of them to get it down there. Especially with the win they have in this half.
It's hard to exit. That's why you've seen Con running it back so many times, you feel.
And of course, Con will have plenty of lads who can kick it long when they have that win in the second half. And Con again putting pressure on at the scrum, but Trinity get it out, no messing. And Egan's away! Aaron Egan! Look at the out half! The top point scorer in the AIL so far this season! And he gets over for the try!
What a try that is. It's not even a half a chance and he still takes them. It's unbelievable. They get it out of the scrum, what they've been struggling with.
Of course, Con will have plenty of lads who can kick it long.
And just sells the dummy and goes.
109 points, I think he's on for the season now. A brilliant return.
He just keeps adding to it every week.
The gift that keeps on giving, Aaron Egan.
He'd fancy his chances now from the corner here. 100% off the tee this week. Like he was against Terranure in the last fixture out.
Hits it. And it's over.
I didn't even have to watch that one. I had my eyes closed. You just know it's going over.
111 now.
I think I read the scoreboard there before that kick was taken and it changed to 21. That's how confident this team is with Egan getting those kicks.
The general of this team, I like to call him. The Con coaches screaming from the sideline to get them G'd up. Looks like number 16, Max Abbott, is on the pitch as well. And here come Trinity again. They're just eating the meters up. But Con managed to get their hands on that one, get themselves in the passing channel. But Trinity look like they're loving this at the moment. Humour. Moynihan to Alessandro Heaney, their top try scorer this season. Trinity looking for the penalty, but they've turned it over. And every time they get the ball, they look dangerous now. Hogan again. Egan can't quite dance his way away that time. Louis O'Reilly decides enough is enough and we're going to the halftime break.
Wow, what a pulsating finish there from the try to Gav Jones's break. So it looked like Con could have taken it back after with the little gap out wide. What a half of rugby. Like you said earlier, it looked like it could be a high scoring game and it is.
Just screaming from the sideline. 3 tries for Trinity and 2 tries for Cork Con. We said it could be a high scoring game, but you get the sense bonus points are also going to come into play here.
Yeah, definitely. Tony Smith will be delighted with that half since defending on his line for so long. I don't think he thought with 5 minutes to go in this half that they'd be leading.
That's all from us for the first half. We'll see you in the second half.
want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
We want to do more for the planet, more for the future, more supporting, rallying, having our voices heard more. But to do more, to be carbon neutral, sometimes we need to do less. Less printing, flying and fossil fuel driving, less denial and delays and doing nothing.
AIB is the first Irish bank to pledge to operate as carbon neutral by 2030. We pledge to do more.
And we're back, and it was Billy Scannell who got that first try for Cork. And it'll be Aidan Moynihan, the captain, to get us restarted here in the second half.
Interesting to see if Trinity exit here, play out. Playing into a breeze which has dropped considerably since the start of the game.
It's Egan, scored that beautiful try towards the end of the first half, and a great kick.
That's what he does best. Wow, that is unbelievable into that breeze. Moynihan wasn't getting that distance in the first half anyway. Made sure he hit it off the park as well. Conn have been running it back pretty well. They've been struggling at the set piece in the line out, particularly here.
Especially when they have the likes of Coomer, Crowley and Hand that can run it back, you kind of need to make sure a touch.
Yeah, definitely. Great throw there by Scannell.
And it's Keneally who hits it up. Duffy's next in line. O'Riordan. O'Flack.
Nice.
Rowan puts in the hit there. Con. Just inside the Trinity half. Duffy again. Trinity's defence doing a good job so far. Alessandro Heaney. Here come Cork Con. And Billy Crowley. And he's away. Billy Crowley goes in for the try. The brother of Jack. And he makes it 21-19, and you'd expect for a level game now.
He's been threatening us all day. He's made a good few mini breaks. Gets his reward in the end. Wow, I think Ego just shoots up too much there and just gives them a chance out wide.
Alessandro Heaney. You were talking about Billy Crowley earlier on, how dangerous he looked, and maybe his brother would be watching him, but what a try.
Yeah, what a try. Great piece of hands there. Looks like Harry O'Riordan just gets a little pop pass with Ego running up on him. And Moynihan gets the kick there. It's a level game here at College Park, 3 minutes into the second half. Trinity really targeting the breakdown there as well at the start of the half. I wonder, was that a message at half time from Rory or Tony?
Back and forth, punch for punch, as we said before.
Yeah, it's never been more than a one try game.
It's Highland who made the big carry there. Carlo Flaherty. On groaning confidence. Will Leonard go and put it in the air? Yes, he will. And a good chase. But Polly Hogan takes it well. But Michael Hahn gets him in the tackle, but Trinity will get the penalty. Great take from Colm Hogan there.
Yeah, there's only one winner when the high ball goes in the air opposite Colm Hogan. Great take there and win the penalty off it afterwards. Huge relief there for Trinity. First line out now for Zach Baird.
Massive moment for the youngster.
Yeah, definitely, especially with Dan Barron leading the line out all week, going off early here and Max Dunn taking his place. It's their first real line out, so let's see how this goes.
Great opportunity, of course. The likes of Matthew Victory and Lee Barron are sometimes involved as well, but Zach Bard gets off the bench today and he gets the call up.
Yeah, it's a great throw there as well.
Let's go.
And Gav Jones, he loves those little runs. But Cork can't get the penalty.
Just not enough support on him there. Great mini break from him there, great line out.
He scored a try pretty similar to that against Young Munster, kind of off the back of a line out. So, and that's a brilliant kick from Con. Aidan Moynihan gets plenty of distance on that one. And Con will have the throw into that one as well. 50 or
Yeah, big chance here now for them from that penalty. Trinity just not prepared there. Looks like James Dillon too high up flat. And Moynihan well spotted to get it in behind.
And it'll be Billy Scannell, the first try scorer in the game. Throw this one in. And it's O'Flaherty who takes it. And it's Keneally. Niall Keneally, he gets it off. And the number 7 takes it. And he stretches. And he's over. James Murphy goes over for the try.
What a set piece there from Con. Great line out. And it looks like they go for Keneally every time off that line out when it does hit.
James Murphy won the AIL with Cork Con, of course, and I think that's his 3rd try of the season.
It's well taken, great support line. Just keeps up with the play there.
Apologies, it was Max Abbott who threw in that line out. I forgot that Scannell went off earlier on.
It's a great throw there anyway to O'Flaherty, I think, towards the back. Now, 2 quick tries from Con. Have swung the game on its head.
And again, Con! And again!
28-21. Con secured the try bonus point already.
Yeah, that could possibly be crucial for them anyway. Trinity really need to hit back now. Need to get going in the second half into the breeze here.
Sean Duffy takes that one down. Leonard sends it long. Colin Hogan takes it. What can he do? They can't quite keep him down, but now they've got him. Jones to Zach Bird. Bard. Egan looking for that little half gap again. Can't quite find it. Trinity testing that defence. Thomas Connolly. Try score earlier on. Louis McDonough. Bard again. Penalty advantage to Trinity. Gavin Jones on that little short line that he loves. Robbie Henshaw-esque. Colin Hogan puts it out. Ronan Quinn. James Dillon. James Dillon is in for the try.
What a try that is. That's his 5th, I think, of the season. All created again by Colin Hogan. Just finds the space to get it out to him out wide. And great feat to beat about 2 or 3 players to get in.
The Trinity, Gavin Jones.
James Dillon,
that little short line that he
season.
You're beating me to the punch here today.
It's a great bit of footwork from him there to beat a few players. And well finished. Every time Trinity do get that ball, they look so dangerous.
A great chance for Egan to level it up, and of course that's now Trinity with the try bonus point as well.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Both teams really showing what they can do in attack when they get it out wide and hold on to it for a certain amount of phases.
As calm as you like, Egan makes it a level game once more.
Yeah, he always knew he was going to get that. It's really going to be a battle of which kicker misses first. Moynihan and Egan looking so good off the tee and out of hand today.
Okay, Matisse!
How many more tries will we see today? Louis O'Reilly responds. George Coomer with his kick, and Trinity. Bit of kick tennis going on here at the minute. Moynihan puts his boot to it next. And it looks a bit open here. If Trinity can get it to Ronan Quinn. And Thomas Connolly, the bulldozer.
Stay out, Michael. Stay out.
Hogan to Ronan Quinn. Ronan Quinn, the little dancer. He kicks it ahead. And is he going to score? Oh, it just bounces away from him. An unfortunate bounce. Con looking to respond, but a great tackle from Trinity there. McCrowan, I think it was.
Yeah, wow, what a tackle there. It looked like he was going to get away. Again, created by Colin Hogan straight to Ronan Quinn.
I can't catch my breath here. It's end to end.
Yeah, one missed tackle and it looks like you could be standing under your own sticks. Zach Baird hasn't been shy of getting involved today. A lot of tackles and carries since he's entered the field. Really trying to set a landmark. Like as you said, those key players like Lee Barron, the victory away.
And here comes Hogan. But Cork can deal with him pretty well. Louis McDonough. James Dillon now. Got a try a few minutes ago. And that was a high tackle, so we'll be going back for the penalty. And will the linesman have more to say to George Clancy here? Could we see a potential card?
Yeah, could potentially. It looked like he did get him pretty hard and high around the neck, but it doesn't look like he's going to take action. George has let it be a pretty free-flowing game today.
It's made it a great game though. I love it when referees just kind of let it kind of flow and let it be end to end like this.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's brilliant. Like even you see there, Con kicked the ball back to Trinity and straight away they look to get it wide straight to their deadly wingers. Dillon could have been away there if it wasn't for such a rogue high tackle, but it looks like he's okay and continue to play on.
It looked like when Aidan Moynihan kicked that ball earlier on, when Collie Hogan took it, that there was a bit of space for Ronan Quinn to go if he got it to him.
Yeah, it did look like that, but I don't think he just didn't want to force the play. Trinity at the moment just need to hold on to that ball because they can see what they can do. It's almost about 4 attacks in this game and 4 tries.
Looks like Ian Leonard might be the man down here for Cork Con. Of course, these two teams play each other again. Same time next Saturday, but in Cork.
Why is he in like hit it? Okay, that's it.
To the corner they go.
Michael, stay out.
Max Abbott will throw this one in. Not Scano. Zach Bard, I don't know what I'm talking about here. I must be going. I think I'm just so taken away by the game. Zach Bard, I mean, sorry.
Good pressure there by Con to disrupt that maul.
And Ryan. Gav Jones is next.
John Max.
Egan. Bard. Done really well since coming in. Dunn. And can they get a quick break going? And they put it down the pitch. Pressure on Trinity. And the chase isn't too good, so Trinity have a lot of time. Colin Hogan Colin Hogan. For Mullen. Louis McDonough. And he gets it to Colin Hogan. And back inside to Dylan. But he's taken well in the tackle, but he gets up again, but now he's down. Trinity look really dangerous here. McDonough. Have Cork Con managed to hold him up, but Trinity managed to get it down. For Mullen, edges them a bit closer. Byron, I think it is that time. Con try and rip it, but illegally so, and a penalty for Trinity. But every time Con decide to kick it away, they're really inviting Colin Hogan to kind of run it back at them. Should they be aiming for touch in those situations?
Yeah, definitely. Like we've said it all game, every time he touches the ball, it seems like there's a line break in the making. You think if Moynihan would have more common sense at this stage now and wants to go to the other side to where Colin Hogan's standing. Colin Hogan, 2 carries there, brings Trinity the whole way back up into 22. It looks like good. Reap the rewards here, Trinity.
It's been a day where maybe Trinity forwards have struggled against Cork Con, but the backs have really stepped up.
Yeah, they have, yeah. The compact really have been massive.
Could be about to go here, and we are. Trinity go. They're looking to play. They're trying to get over. Not quite yet. They go again. Through Vermeulen. O'Reilly. With the little kick. Can Dylan get it? Knock. It kind of just goes beyond him. But there was a penalty advantage. I heard you say, why is he doing that? Well, that's why he's doing it.
I didn't see the ref's hand up there. Two penalties now, Conor given away in the round 5. But Trinity look like they just want to take the 7 points here, settling for nothing less.
Vermeulen. No messing around. Trinity mean business. Ruin Byron. Stretches. Has he got over? Not quite. So they've maybe put it out wide there.
Yeah, they maybe could have. Or maybe not have been so greedy. I think it's Heaney there. Holding them up. Heaney and Stafford just get under Byron there. He's off by himself there. I think he tried to roll over. They just held him firm on his back. Interesting to see Trinity there, not off to take the 3 points and really try and take advantage of being in Cons 22.
Look who it is, the danger man. But Con get a penalty, and this will really help them get out of danger.
Yeah. I think it's Anthony Ryan who conceded that, not sure what it's for. They need to keep their heads cool here. That was a good opportunity just outside Cons 22 to attack. Interesting to see if Con do in this line out. Will they hit Keneally up the middle again here? Seems to be their go-to man off scrum man line out today.
Of course, the only other game that was happening in 1A today was the UCD and Ballynahinch. UCD win, they jump over Lansdowne, and Lansdowne are in 9th place, which you wouldn't have expected, I suppose, at the start of the season.
No, a lot of people had them tipped to finish in the top 2, so very surprising that they are down in the situation that they are in. You'd imagine though they'd turn it around this second half of the season after a long Christmas break. It looks as if Colm Hogan there has come off now. And Hugh Kennedy enters the field.
Of course, Hugh Kennedy, his brother was the out half last year, Mick O'Kennedy.
Yeah, and captain.
And here come Cork Con.
Hugh Kennedy straight away.
Matthias Lamarck, the Frenchman. Just a simple error there, really, by Leonard.
Yeah. Not like him today at all. He's been so good. But Hugh Kennedy straight away just throwing his body in on the line.
Things getting a little bit edgy now as we're entering kind of the last kind of 15 or so minutes. Both teams are eager to get the win because, as we said at the very start, it's really, really important with the way Young Munster are going, and even if Ballynahinch win today, they can kind of keep themselves in the equation. You know, this is a really important game in terms of the top four.
Yeah, definitely, especially with both teams now on a bonus point. They'd want to walk away with all 5 and settle for nothing less. They want to pull away from that pack, like you said. Hinch and Young Munster slowly crawling up that table. Big scrum this now for Trinity. Got a tackle pace to launch off.
UCD are 25-24 up. Not the New Year's gift Lansdowne would have wanted if UCD win that game. Louis O'Reilly puts it in. And here comes Ronan Quinn, the Dangerman. Kicks it ahead. It's bouncing. Where's it going? But Cork can't have, and they managed to get it away. It's absolutely pandemonium out here. And Trinity, Ronan Quinn, he scored a try. He scored a try like that against Young Munster in the last game, I think, where he kicked it ahead, and he was almost in there again.
Yeah, I think he did it against Hinch as well. Wow, what a set piece. Once Trinity really do nail that scrum, shows how dangerous they are. Great line front door there from Louis McDonough, really sits down the defenders.
I think this is the best game Colm Hogan's had all season. He's been absolutely excellent today.
Yeah, it has been. It's a pity to see him, I think, go off there about 5 minutes ago. Ego now. Aaron Egan has gone to 15. You just hope Colm Hogan isn't injured now and it was a tactical one.
Ronan Quinn, hungry for that second try as well.
Yeah, definitely. So electric. You would wonder there if he could have just taken it around the fullback instead of kicking and chasing. But all the same, what a piece of play from the winger.
Zach Bard throws it in. Trinity go to the maul. It's rolling. O'Reilly might decide to take it out now. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Not wasting any time. Louis O'Reilly. The little snipe from the scrum half. I thought he was going to let it out to the back, but he had other ideas. Straight and direct, and Louis O'Reilly gets in for Trinity's 5th try of the day and the 9th try of the match. And more importantly for Trinity, they go back into the lead.
What a try from Trinity. That is. I was even sat down from that Gavin Jones run. He does it so often, just takes it at such pace and such a threat. But O'Reilly filled everyone in the stands here watching. What a piece of play from our scrum half.
Like you said, my eyes were on Gavin Jones.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the break there. I was wondering where the ball went, but they ended up keeping it in the maul. Great set piece there, all the same. Jack Carney going up, from Zach.
A bit of trickery.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Set pieces really start to nail there, Trinity now. Solid scrum lead to a line break and now a line out leading to a try.
Great performance from Zach Bard though.
Yeah, wow. He's really stepped up today. In his first AIL game, it doesn't certainly look like it, does it?
And he might have very many more in the second half of the season.
Definitely, you'd imagine so anyway. I'd say his brother Ryan gave him a few words today anyway, just before he sent him off.
And Ego has been flawless from the tee today.
And all may as well be bonus points try. Everything which goes overs is a 7. It's great to see this from Trinity now. Let's see, can they keep it up now? Found themselves down early in the second half, but have turned it
Hey,
around.
Matthew!
Who doesn't love the AIL?
I know. What a day. Great to have it back, isn't it?
Looks like Matthew Bowen is also in for Con. And Ruin Byron. Oh, with the lovely offload out the back.
Come on, Harry, come on.
Egan picks it, but it kind of slices off his boot. But again, every time Trinity get it, they do look really, really dangerous.
Now Moynihan finding Ruin Byron, the big ball carrier, and just gets his hand through to Zach Baird. Great piece of attack there. And that's very unlike Egan to do that. But I guess everyone has a mistake in them, don't they?
Yeah, we'll forgive him,
I know,
we'll forgive
yeah.
him. He's done enough today as it is.
What a day. Great to have it back, isn't it?
Abbott. Almost on halfway this line out.
Should I, Sean? What's called?
Sean Duffy with a great take in the line out. Matthew Bowen was a late call up to the bench. He tried to get involved there. On with the big boot. But is it too much? Is it going to go over? Yes, it is. And Trinity will come back for the scrum.
A few big cheers there from the Trinity players. They know that's a big momentum swinger in this game.
Well, we know that Trinity have struggled in these kind of closing stages in the big games against the likes of Clontarf, Young Munster, even against Shannon. They conceded a couple of tries towards the end. So how important is it for them that they get the job done today?
Yeah, they do need to close this out, especially with so many key players missing, Jim McCormick away and all. You'd hope next week that they'll all be back for such a big game in Temple Hill. But at the moment it just shows Trinity's depth. 5 changes in the pack, a few in the back line, and they're still putting up such a big contest against such a good con side.
Strength and depth is obviously something that's really important in all rugby squads, and Trinity are no different.
Yeah, Tony Smith trusts all his players, and you can really see it today, giving everyone such a big chance.
That's a very solid scrum from Trinity as well.
It looks like Colin Hogan's entered the field again.
Not a bad player to bring back in. Matthias Lamarck with the big hit. Sebastian Chabal like. And here's Dylan. McCrowan, another player who's had a great game in his first AIL start, but it's Cork who get the penalty.
Just in the side there from Byron. Gives Con a big opportunity here to attack. It's a great kick as well, just on the 22 line it looks like.
Johnny Holland, of course, the Cork Con coach, one of the youngest coaches, I believe, in the AIL.
Trying to do anything to get Con back in this game now. It looks like he's emptied the whole bench.
45 players have made full international caps for Ireland as well.
Yeah. Kind of a great system there going.
And Flaherty takes it down at the line out. And they go to the maul. Abbott has it at the back. And it's going forward. They take it out. The substitute scrum half goes. Have Trinity won it back? No, Con still have. Lewis Conn, the substitute. Conn would love to get that try. That could potentially level the game if they got the conversion. Heaney. What a game he's had for the Cork men. Keneally on that little short line. Something you were talking about earlier. These are big moments in the game and in the season.
Trinity have been so good in this area so far this game. Conor with so many opportunities.
And here they come. It looks like it's going to make it to Crowley. He tries to make his way to the line, but Trinity deal with him well. And the substitute is next. But he's hit hard in the tackle. Heaney loves a try. Moynihan. He sends it out wide to the substitute. And it's Matthew Bowen who gets in. Well, George Clancy hasn't confirmed if this is a try or not, so
I think he's going over to his touch judge to see. Trinity players seem to be certain that that was a knock on. Everyone gave up.
well, I don't know if we have the luxury of a TMO here, so I don't. It's a try. No try, no try.
Touch judge ruled that one out.
He's hit hard in the
George Clancy
tackle.
didn't see it. Sigh of relief from
Heaney.
Trinity.
Matthew Bowen was called into the squad late. He thought he had his try there, but unfortunately not for him.
I think it's just a forward pass there from Moynihan. Wow, that is costly. There was so much space out wide for them to attack. Trinity again in their 22 and can't make another mistake. Matthew Bowen, his uncle of K Bowen, here today.
These are the big moments. Trinity fans hold their breath. Fans looking for that try.
Con's 22 attack though today, so many opportunities and just can't get over. Even though they have the bonus, they've been in there about 6 or 7 times easily.
Especially in that first half.
Yeah, so unclinical today. Very unlike Con, normally take all their opportunities when they come to them.
They deserve massive credit though. In the second round they lost 47-12 to Trinity College, and then they went on a 5-game winning streak to get themselves back into the equation.
I think that was just a blip from them, very unlike them. All
He-
season have been so good. Big attacking opportunity this again for Con, just outside the 22. I wonder will they revert to them all again? What do you think?
Yeah, you never know. I suppose the forwards has kind of been their strength today, and the backs has kind of been Trinity's. But in the same regard, Con have some very good backs, the likes of Crowley.
Yeah, Crowley's been good anytime
Coomer.
he's got the ball, and especially Keneally off set piece as well.
Keneally, very experienced. I think he's been with Con for 10 seasons now,
Yeah, I believe that's so.
so he's well used to the AIL.
He's been in this multiple times. Wow, it's brilliant.
And what a steal from Trinity! And here they come through Byron.
Come on, come on.
Here's Ronan Quinn.
Nice dunnage.
Max Dunn
Oh, good.
making the meters, driving the legs. Here's Colin Hogan. They tried to bundle him into touch, but he's still, ball's still in, but it's in touch.
I'd like to have a look at that again. We'll have to see. Great play though from Trinity again. From the turnover, McCrum gets up in the air, causes a turnover, and Trinity just get it out wide straight away to their threats.
Do you think that's what Trinity should do though? Keep the ball. Don't give it away.
Yeah, definitely. Like especially with that wind, Con can just send it back twice as far. So just get to those Deathly's backs. Look, they look to get to Colin Hogan straight away, and even with an inch of room, he still gets an offload out. Trinity's line out D been so good all day, causing so much issues for Con. They really have done their homework this week.
Tony Smith, an avid studier of the game. But it looks like Con still have here. Trying to work their way into the Trinity half. And Moynihan, the out half is away. He gets it to the substitute. Connor getting into the 22 by the looks of things, but it's out. Trinity bundled them into touch, and all the right moments seem to be going to Trinity here.
Yeah, definitely. Huge cheer there from the Bear Pit. You know how important that cover tackle was. Trinity get up, Anthony Ryan to disrupt that line out. Can't do so well to get it wide.
Matthew Bowen made a great impact since coming in.
Yeah, he has. He's been doing brilliant. Really has been a threat today for Con.
But this time, Connor the ones to disrupt the lineup, but Trinity get a boot on it. But we'll be going back. And these are the bite your nail moments, I suppose, for Trinity.
Yeah, definitely. They've had so many in recent times. Just haven't gone the right way. So hopefully here, they can just close this one out. Huge D set coming up here.
I wish I was going to Cork next week, to be honest with you now.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Look at the encounter we're in for down there, down in Temple Hill.
And again, a good contest at the line out. But it's Con who have the ball. Moynihan couldn't quite make anything happen there. Con aiming to use their forwards. Moynihan to O'Flaherty. But great tackling by Trinity. And a penalty to Cork Con, a penalty that Trinity will be ruined maybe. And a great opportunity for Cork Con here to launch another attack.
The line out hasn't been really going their way, so it's interesting to see if they do go to the corner here. And it looks like they will. Moynihan will be urging on that back. Trinity's pack have been growing in confidence all game.
I wonder how much time we have left here. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I know, with stoppages, there hasn't been many.
It's hard to tell in these AIL games.
Yeah, it's up to what Clancy wants to do, I guess. But really, it's a huge opportunity for Con. Depending on the time, they just need to get back into this game.
Abbott's first job is just to make sure he gets that line out in and he gets it in clean.
The D's been so good for Trinity, so I expect them to go up.
And Duffy takes it. And here comes the maul. Abbott has it at the back. He'll be hoping he can put it down. And it looks like Con might get there. They're putting more men in. And it's rolling, Trinity trying. But it looks like it's been held up, and I'll give it a try. It's a try.
Wow.
I wasn't quite sure there what was going on, but it's try number 10.
Yeah, you're guessing from the silence there in College Park, you couldn't really see. But it looks like it's been given. A lot of pressure now on Moynihan to level the scores here. Doesn't look like a long team talk there from Louis O'Reilly, so you just wonder how long's left on that clock, like you've said.
But it kind of had that look, didn't it, that maul, that it was going over it. It had one destination, I suppose.
Yeah, especially when Anthony Ryan's competing in front there. Just hard just to get the man in when that maul's moving so fast forward.
That George Clancy has on his clock. Looks like we're going to get another play anyway.
Yeah, also, I just wonder how long. Feel any mistake now could be so costly. Right, it's really picked up around us here now. Lots of screens for both teams.
Wind's picked up as well. On. Send it out.
I think it's 2 minutes from what it looks like they've said there on the pitch.
Who's your money on? Or is that a stupid question?
Aaron Egan gets his drop goal chance. I'm sure he'll take it. Likewise, Moynihan though, you'd imagine, like what they've been like off the tee.
Could it be a shootout?
I know it could be. Only split on points difference so far this season, but level here with 2 minutes left. Huge line out.
The line out's a bit messy, but Trinity will have it. Ronan Quinn. No penalties will be the message from Con. And Trinity have knocked it on, and Con have. O'Riordan. Connor looking for the penalty, but the referee says no. Edge of the seat stuff here in College Park. Crowley trying his best. Con still in their own half. Got plenty of work to do. Trinity trying to keep them there. Max Dunn trying his best. What a game. Matthias Lamarck getting in on the action. On working their way into the Trinity danger zone. Little break. Con doing well to retain the possession here.
Discipline so important here for both teams.
Coomer assessing his options. Working their way into the 22 now. Crowley scored a try earlier on.
I wonder how close Moynihan needs to get his drop goal here. A chance.
Well, he isn't in the pocket yet, is he?
Doesn't look like it.
Johnny Wilkinson. It could be like that kick in 2003, but at the minute it looks like Con are just intent on keeping the ball. And through the gap. Con. The ball's bouncing around. Oh, it looked like the Trinity winger was away. But the referee calls it back. And that's it. That'll be the last bit of play here in College Park. And it's a 35-35 draw. 10 tries. What a game.
Wow, what a game of rugby there. Split evenly, I'd say that's probably deserved in the end. Both teams so good going forward, leaky enough in defence, but what a game of rugby here in College Park.
This is why I think the AIL needs to be on TV. Just, you don't get games like this in the URC.
No, definitely not. But wow, both teams had chances to win that, close it out. If Trinity could have just taken the 3 points earlier. Likewise Con as well when they had so many opportunities. What a game.
A good result for young Munster too, because neither Trinity or Cork Con have really pulled away from.
Oh yeah, they're still within striking distance now. 4 points I think back. I think they squared there with 3 points apiece today. With a huge game next week.
It's been a brilliant game, but thanks for joining me today in commentary. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Freeze.